Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Let's Talk Books. On this channel I do video book reviews and review on any other product or anything that needs to be reviewed or requested to be reviewed. Today I'm coming to you today to talk about a book called Endurance the Power Within by April Thomas. You can find this book on Amazon.com. Just type in her name and her catalog of books that she wrote will pull up. And if I had to rate this book, I would rate it from like a 1 through 10. I give it a 10 plus. I like how she told the story. I like how detailed she was in the story. I love the plot. I love how the book that I thought was going to end, but it's going to be a too big continue. But my opinion, I feel like it shouldn't be no be to continue. Like, what is there to talk about if you're not talking about Max or Mel or Tamarcus this day? But anyway, let me get back on subject so I can do this review. This story comes to talk about beginning with Max and Mel. Max is so in love with Mel. It's so beautiful, like how in love he is with her, and he haven't even got a chance to talk to her. Every time he would get ready to talk to her, he would get shy, and it's like the connection they have. No, I love the connection they have with each other when they get into the story. But Mel, I feel like she wanted into really dating right now. Like when she looked at Max, she thought he was a player. You know what I'm saying? Because he was known to have girls, and he was at the time he was currently dating Tasia, but he didn't have no feelings for Tasia like that. But Tasia was so in love with him, and he wasn't feeling the same way that Tasia was. But his heart, his mind, his soul belonged to Mel. So I like how every time he wanted to talk to her, he gets shy. You know what I'm saying? And I love that part because it's like it shows the innocence of him in the story, and they end up hooking up kind of fast because Mel was dealing with sexual abuse in her home by her stepfather Thomas, and I hate him. I hate him so much because what he did to her, what he did to people in that book, and she wanted to lose her virginity to not to Mel. She didn't have a plan on to lose her virginity to Max, but she wanted to because she didn't want her innocence to be taken away by her stepfather Thomas. And I feel like the hookup was kind of fast, and I understood why. And it's like she still playing. She liked him, and she still playing a little bit hard to get. But I love when she let her guard down. When she finally let her guard down to talk to him and to give him a chance, and it was so beautiful. I'm not gonna just too quick tell you the whole story, but I'm finna get into all detail about stuff. Okay, and Thomas, he was a pedophile, and I don't like the fact that Mel's mother did not want us to believe her. You know what I'm saying? And he did a whole bunch of stuff that came out in the story that didn't want to know. They found out later on down the line. And I love her best friend, Cora, because Cora is the type of best friend that I need. Because she was a real, genuine best friend, and she looked out for Mel and didn't judge anything about what was going on with her. She was like a true friend to Mel. So the story religion part. Let me get to the religion part. I love that part because it's about God. But I got confused. I'm like, okay, what? When in the beginning, come forward to the middle of the book, I was like, did they have superpowers or what type of powers they had to deal with God? But from my understanding, I think it was like the Holy prophecy, prophecy in the Holy Spirit, and they was put on earth to help people, like guardian angels, So that part, it took me a little minute to understand like what was going on because, like I told you, I don't know if I said it, but the cover of the book had me thinking like it was gonna be about abuse, like physical abuse, but it wasn't. It told a beautiful story of Max and Mel and how they fell in love, how they got married, and had a beautiful child. How Mel found out that she has the same powers. I'm not gonna say power, prophecy, that she'd be able to prophesize like Max and his father Maxwell and Tamarcus. So it's like a whole generation of them working. God, let's see, how can I put it? Like God angels, and they was there for Mia in her time of need. Corey parents, Mr. and Mrs. Pardell, I hope I'm saying it right. They was there for Mia too. They took her in when she was dealing with her stepfather raping her. You know what I'm saying? He actually did rape her after she came home from having sex with Maxwell. But she had put some new locks on her doors because she didn't want him to be coming into her room. So he actually figured out and you know Jimmy DeLock and got her to her room when she came home that night from having sex with Mia and raped her. Like that part hurted me so bad because it's like it's so many kids and stuff going through that. And also this story can be very realistic because there is a God. There's such thing as prophecies. There's such thing as pedophile men or women. You know, they're like kids. They prey on kids. So I like the fact that when Corey parents took her in, they accepted her as her own. And when she found out she was pregnant, I was like, thank God it's not Thomas. Like, that's like I'm not gonna lie, I hate Thomas. I really do. Because the things that he did and the things that came to light was like, you didn't have to kill her father. You killed her father over jealousy and because of a promotion about a job. And let me get to Max. Max has an uncle named Tamarcus. His father's name is Max Senior. I'm calling him Max Senior. And they have superpowers too. Now I'm saying superpowers. They prophesize too. And I do not like Max's mother. Let's see, Max's mother. Jenna. Because she worshipped the devil. She part of the Satan, not devil night, Satan night, something like that. But basically she worked for the devil. And her job in this story was to be mean, low down, evil. She was very evil. And the fact that she didn't genuinely love Max, like she basically sacrificed her kid's soul because of like she had to sacrifice her kids, and she sacrificed her kids and give it to the devil. So her stepson, and I feel like she had something to do with her stepson dying of overdose. And that's the part I wish that it would. That's that part. I wish that part would have came out in the story. That's one of the flaws. I have a couple more flaws in the story, but that's one of the things that I feel like it should have been more detailed on because when he came in the house and he was, I'm saying, debobulated, and his brother Maxwell was laying in the room sleep, and the way Maxwell got up, he went into the hall and seen his stepbrother, dead on the floor. And the whole time, I felt like that Jenna sacrificed him to the devil. So the devil took his soul.